Welcome to the Small Business Sisterhood Podcast. I'm your host, Pepper Makepeace, an online business strategist for female solopreneurs and side hustlers, and founder of the Small Business Sisterhood, an online membership community serving small business owners in the first stages of business. Join me as I go behind the scenes with female entrepreneurs, revealing the struggles, strategies, and inspiring stories of these amazing women. If you're interested in connecting with like-minded women, learning effective business strategies from the experts, and being part of a mastermind group that helps you grow your business, check us out at smallbusinesssisterhood.com. Today, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what this podcast is all about and what the whole point is. Basically, the Small Business Sisterhood is here to support women in that first stage of business in a variety of ways, with community, tools and strategy, accountability, basically just providing a support system as we grow and build our businesses. I've been in business over 8 years now, and I know fully how difficult it can be in that first year and even beyond that, especially if you don't have a support system of people that get what it means to start a business. We can have friends and family that support us and love us and are there for us, but that isn't always enough when we are starting a business. It's helpful to talk things out with somebody that gets it, that gets what online business is about and gets how hard it is to start a business and run a business and grow a business. So the Small Business Sisterhood is really there to support all of us. And the podcast is really there to help build that community. And the podcast is a way for women in business to share their stories and to share their experience in business, their experience with that first stage of business, what they struggled with and how they overcame it, but also to share strategies and tools that they have learned, and also to inspire us. I mean, myself, when I started out in corporate, and my major in university was Japanese, which was awesome. And I moved to Japan and I worked there for about a year. And then later I moved to New York City and I worked for some Japanese companies, and that was really fascinating and exciting. And I got to do a lot of amazing things because I spoke Japanese, and really only because I spoke Japanese. And, I got a lot of really great experience, both business and life experience. And so at a point, that wasn't enough, that it was exciting and it was, New York City or, exciting business stuff going on. Like, it didn't really feel like me. And so I kind of went on this search for what would be the most fulfilling career path for me. And so I ended up deciding to move out of New York City and ended up moving to Colorado and looking for a job with a little more purpose. And so I started working for a nonprofit, and I really enjoyed it. I did volunteer coordination, and that kind of filled that need for me for a little while of wanting a little more purpose. And then I realized that having purpose wasn't really enough. I needed it to be a purpose that felt more personal. And so I decided to look into starting my own business. And I started out as a career coach because that was my kind of passion at the time, of that process of deep diving into, what is it that would really fulfill you in a career capacity, and how do you make that work in terms of a life-sustaining thing. But I found that the technology piece of starting a business was a block for a lot of people. And so I ended up kind of switching my focus to the web design piece. And I did that for a few years. And I really liked it because I like the techie stuff. I'm a little bit of a nerd, always been a nerd. I grew up in the 80s when, video games first started coming out. And so I definitely have that in me. And so I like the techie part. So the social media and the web design and all of those aspects, they're really fun to me. And I like to learn new software and new tools and stuff. So that was a good fit. But then I felt like, I was making websites for people, which was great. But then I wanted to have more of a conversation about like different strategies and things that I knew about that would help them in their business online, like social media stuff. And so I expanded the web design business to incorporate more social media strategy. And so that's what I do now, is more of a consulting business around social media strategy, content strategy, and ways to create your website so that you can convert visitors into paying clients. And I love it. I think that's awesome. And I love working with people and helping them see improvement and growth and real results in their business. This small business sisterhood is something that has been on my mind for so many years with so many people. Like, I think a lot of entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, it's kind of lonely. You're working really hard and you're doing your thing and you're getting the work done, but you're kind of isolated. If you're not careful, you can really get kind of lonely and not really feel like there are people around you that you can talk to without feeling like you need to put on an air of you have all your shit together and you're really like successful and you're making it work. And no, it wasn't a stupid thing for you to start this business, and it wasn't a stupid thing for you to quit your job if that's what you did. And you can't really get in the honest truth about how hard it is. And so the Small Business Sisterhood it's a result of that need that I have heard from so many people, of having a place where you can really talk about things with people that get it. I think there's something to be said for having a safe space to be able to talk about things and to have a sounding board and a solid group of people, a support system. The Small Business Sisterhood is going to officially launch in February 2017. You can sign up and get on the list to find out more about the sisterhood and be the first to know when we officially launch and be part of the launch party, which is going to be awesome. And you'll also have access to discounted rates just for being in the know. And so if you want to sign up for that, just go to smallbusinesssisterhood.com. This membership site is really for women in that first stage of starting a business. So you may not feel like you're quite there yet. You're not quite making the six figures. You may not have a massive email list. You might not even have started your business yet, which is totally fine. And you're still welcome to join the membership site as long as you are serious about starting your business. We really want people that are sincere and in it to be, part of a group and really, participate in all aspects as much as they can. If you're interested in having the support system and learning a lot of awesome tools, we're going to have experts. You're going to have access to me. We're going to have mastermind groups, planning parties, virtual coffees, ways to keep you accountable and celebrate when you have big wins. And it's going to be awesome. And so I would love to have you join us if you think it sounds like a good fit for you. If you have any questions, feel free to hop on the website, and there's a way to contact me there or connect with me on any of the social media channels. That would be great. But I hope you enjoy this podcast. It's going to be so much fun. And I keep joking with people that it's just an excuse for me to talk to other business owners. And that's kind of true, but it's also a way for me to share the stories of these amazing women that I'm meeting with you guys. It's so awesome. Like, all these women are working so hard and doing amazing things. And I want everybody to know about it. And so I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you get to listen to these awesome interviews with these successful, hardworking, hustling, beautiful women that have really done well in their businesses and are making a difference in their own unique way. So thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy this podcast. Please come back after you've listened to a couple episodes and leave a review and let me know what you think. So I look forward to talking with you soon. Thanks so much. Catch you later.